On May 13, 2025, Detective Coates responded to a Pilot Travel Center for an employee theft investigation totaling over $6,000. This case demonstrates textbook Miranda administration, professional interrogation technique, and the critical importance of exercising constitutional rights. Store management discovered systematic theft from self-checkout kiosks through financial record analysis and surveillance footage review. Before law enforcement arrived, the employee made spontaneous admissions. Under Miranda versus Arizona, statements during custodial interrogation require prior rights advisement. However, spontaneous statements made before formal questioning typically remain admissible, creating a critical distinction defense counsel would examine.
The call was kind of vague. This has been...
It's still in for a little while, yes.
Okay.
Right now we're a little over 6,000.
Okay, and you have like all the receipts and everything for that, or?
Well, it's all on... I'll tell you when I get in there.
Okay.
This is what we got. On a day, we've got video. Okay. On a daily basis, the deposit should have been $947. Mm-hmm. It was $851. This one here should have been $175. It was $76. And this is coming out of what we call the SCOs, which is our self-checkouts. And it goes on, so that caused us a shortage of $201. Okay. Now, $1, just because that could be coin, you know, so $200 difference. So we went to the video and said, okay, well, what happens to $200? And if you would like, you tell her from there, or I can tell her.
I had taken money out of it.
I'm sorry, you're soft-spoken, I can't hear you.
I said I had taken money out of it.
You took money out of the
ESCOs.
Okay.
Hey, come on.
This is a detective up here. I called him.
Mr. Detective.
This is Detective Coates. So she was just explaining to me they have these are from the. Do you mind if I just take this over?
You're fine. You're fine.
These are from the self-checkouts. So this was the total what it should have been. This is how much it was. Same for this one here. It should have been 175. It was only 76. So they went to the video to look to see what happened, and she's on the video taking the money. I mean, she just told me she took money out of the thing. So.
Yeah. Or did you post Miranda? Everything like that?
I didn't
Just
even ask.
watching.
She just told me.
Okay.
So I haven't done anything.
2 minutes earlier, you
Since
went over
17.
the whole thing.
So I'm Detective Coates with the Sheriff's Office, okay? I work all the property crimes up here. What is your name, ma'am?
Lauren Marchese.
Norma?
Lauren
Lauren Casey. Okay.
Marchese. Is that correct?
Marchese.
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 You guys want to step out for a second? I'll just have a talk with her real quick.
Let's. Just so you know, this is each day, and that's the total. We do not have all of it on video, but if you look at it, you can see the trend. It's pretty nice. So, okay, I'm out.
I'll come get you in a second.
Yeah, just holler out here and they'll get us on the mic because we'll be up action.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Sir.
Detective Coates employs sophisticated rapport building before formal interrogation. Phrases like, "I understand people go through rough times," serve tactical purposes. Research shows suspects confess more readily when interrogators demonstrate empathy. This technique, part of the Reed method, reduces defensive resistance. The detective then transitions to Miranda warnings, framing them as procedural formality rather than threatening language about arrest or consequences. The Supreme Court's 1966 Miranda decision fundamentally changed American law enforcement by recognizing custodial interrogation as inherently coercive. 4 specific warnings are required: right to remain silent, statements can be used in court, right to attorney, and appointment of counsel if indigent. These warnings must be given clearly and completely. The prosecution bears the burden of proving both proper administration and knowing waiver. Detective Coates reads the warnings with some repetition. Courts require substantial compliance, not perfect verbatim recitation. After reading rights, the detective asks 2 critical questions. Do you understand? And are you okay talking to me? Understanding alone is insufficient. Prosecutors must prove voluntary waiver. Under North Carolina versus Butler, waivers need not be explicit. A suspect's course of conduct after receiving warnings can constitute implied waiver. However, best practice requires explicit verbal or written waiver. Having obtained Miranda waiver, the detective invites the suspect to provide her account before revealing video evidence. This tactical choice is strategic. If her statement contradicts video, inconsistencies impeach credibility. If it matches, it corroborates evidence. The suspect provides a full confession, admitting financial desperation as a single mother and describing the theft method in detail. Notice the detective's listening technique. Rather than interrupting or challenging, the detective allows free narrative, encouraging continued disclosure. From a legal perspective, these statements are fully admissible. Proper Miranda warnings, voluntary waiver, and free will confession with full knowledge. Defense attorneys often argue economic desperation constitutes coercion, but courts consistently hold difficult circumstances don't render confessions involuntary.
So I'm not here to embarrass you, okay? Any more than you already are, okay? I prefer to handle this a little bit more delicately. I understand that people go through rough times, okay? I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what's going on, okay? Obviously, we had a boo-boo, okay? And I'm trying to figure out some details, okay? Because I understand people go through rough patches, okay? I fully understand that, okay? Obviously, for me to talk to you, obviously, you have to read your rights, okay? That way you're aware of what's going on, okay? And she's on, okay?
Yes, I am. Yep,
Okay.
I'm recording.
Have you been read your rights before?
Yeah, I've been read my rights before, just not right now.
Just not right now? Okay. You do have the right to remain silent. And things that can be used against you in court law. You do have the right to employ it and have a person with you while you're being questioned. If you're not for the higher lawyer want to be appointed to represent you before any questions you wish, you can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How the rest of mine, are you okay talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to allow you to kind of explain to me kind of what happened before I had to look at the video myself.
Honestly, I get child support taken out every week out of my check, and it takes probably about over half of my check every week. I should be getting anywhere from $400 to $500 every week, and I'm getting not even two half the time. So it's just like I'm trying to keep up on my rent every month, which is over $1,000. My car insurance is over $200. Same with my storage unit's almost $200, and my phone is $100 plus gas in my car every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's like over $100.
So your just bills are
It's I don't
way
make
over what you make.
Right.
Right.
And
Is this your only job?
yes,
How long have you been employed here?
I've been here for over a year.
Over a year. How much do you make an hour here?
I think right now it's at $15.80 something. But like I said, with the child support, it just takes that huge chunk out. It takes almost $300 out of my check every week.
How many kids are you paying child support on? 2? And this is to the father?
No, it's to the deceased father's mother.
I'm not sure how that works.
She has temporary guardianship of my kids.
Okay.
I just haven't been able to get them back, and I have been paying for it since, and been struggling since.
Okay. And how long have you been in kind of a financial squeeze? The whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When's the last time you had what did you do before this?
Before this job, I was working at Daryl's, and it wasn't any better. I was making probably just about the same amount of money, if not less.
Any schooling?
No schooling.
No schooling?
No, sir.
Okay. Any support system?
No, I just have like my mom and friends and coworkers. That's really it.
Okay. Explain to me what happened here. Because and when this all kind of started, when this all unraveled.
Honestly, it unraveled when I took on a place by myself in the beginning of the year.
So January?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was between January and February, and it was just the housing that I'd come up with myself. So it was just like really overbearing. So and I made some poor choices to try to stay afloat.
Okay. When do you think you start? When do you think these poor choices started?
I want to say it was around either January or February. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, so this has been going back to January.
It hasn't been long, but
How much money were you getting, do you think, a week?
I honestly don't know because whenever I would have enough for any of my bills,
Surveillance footage corroborates the confession in striking detail, showing unauthorized access to cash compartments outside designated shift breaks. The combination of confession and video creates exceptional evidentiary strength. Video proves actus reus, the guilty act. Confession establishes mens rea, the guilty mind. Defense counsel would face significant challenges. This evidence would withstand most suppression motions and likely compel plea negotiations. During custody procedures, officer safety protocols are maintained. The detective explains restrictions on vehicle access as safety issues. Suspects facing arrest can become unpredictable. Unsupervised vehicle access creates risks, potential weapons, evidence destruction, or flight opportunity. Before transport, a pat-down search for weapons and contraband is required. Courts consistently uphold such searches as reasonable under the Fourth Amendment. The detective conducts the search professionally, explaining procedures and seeking compliance rather than forcing it, balancing safety with dignity.
I'd set it aside until it was time to pay it and then pay for my bills.
Now, were you paying your bills cash or were you putting this into a bank account?
Cash for most of it.
What type of bills other than your child support? Is that the main thing?
That's the main one that gets deducted out of my check. Aside from whatever loans I get. But other than that, that's the one thing that gets deducted out automatically.
Mm-hmm. How, if you had to guesstimate, how much total do you think, rough ballpark, do you think you've gotten since January?
I don't know. I know I've been able to have my rent paid for a couple months.
And that's, you don't normally get your rent paid?
Not as to where I have it each month, because I would pay at the end of the month, so then it would be good.
Just give me an honest ballpark.
I honestly don't know. It would be a couple. I think for the week it'd be like maybe a couple hundred. It all depends. I just would put it aside until I had to pay something.
Would you consider these estimates somewhat fair, or what do you think about these numbers? Because they're saying that's 100 here, 100 there, 250 here. Does that look right? Do you think
it might be? I honestly don't know. Too.
Now, did someone else put you on this? Did you come up with this idea yourself?
No one put me on. Just seen it, and I was like, well, just a little bit.
And it's probably a national company. They won't go broke.
No, just I wasn't thinking of anybody else. Just trying to survive. That's all I'm trying to do.
How many videos do you have that I can see right now?
Peggy's got it saved. She said, what, 5, 6 videos?
Yeah. Hey, I just want to see the method of.
I think it's this one here. She is not doing a shift break at this time. She just walks over, opens the door, takes the money. Now in a minute, she'll come back and do it to the other two. There's no reason, unless she's doing a shift break, for them to ever go in there.
And that's just a key?
We're going to fix that. This is the third store nationwide that this has happened at. So we're going to fix our process. But in the meantime, you know.
You guys look on YouTube recently? I mean, with now body cameras, you get to see anything you want. Man, employee and manager, especially manager thefts are like, there's like a whole YouTube channel that's dedicated to it.
We don't put our on YouTube. I'll let you do your thing. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah. What all else do you have here? You have your vehicle here?
Just my vehicle.
Is that?
Just my vehicle.
What do we want to do with cars for a vehicle?
What did he tell you?
He said I can leave my keys with one of my coworkers.
Okay.
He said.
We can give her 48 hours.
Okay.
We can give her 48 hours to keep in the parking lot. It's just a decent thing to do.
Appreciate that.
Okay. All right. What coworker are we giving your keys to? The one that's right out here, or is it someone else? And then, do you have?
He's probably. I think he's by the showers.
Okay.
It's one of my maintenance guys.
Okay, we'll walk back there. And then do you have your phone on you, or is it in your car?
No, it's in the car. I want to go get it real quick so
Okay.
I can write down some numbers.
Okay.
And I can give him the keys after if you prefer, or
Where's your car parked at?
right over here.
Okay.
In the
Do
employee
you
parking lot.
care if I go get your phone?
It's just an officer safety issue.
Yeah.
Especially someone that's about to go to jail. We
I
see
mean,
the car that
I ain't gonna run. Like, you can follow
it's
me.
just officer safety.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly where it is in my car. That's why I was gonna just go try to grab it real quick. But you can come with me. I'm not gonna run or do anything.
Is he, whatever he's doing, is he able to step away for a second where he can come out with your keys and we can all
He might.
stand at the car together? It's that right. It's right there. I don't know if that's working or not.
Daniel?
Somebody just called me.
Where are you at?
Just ran to my truck and grabbed my charger.
Can you stay there a minute? I need you for a second.
Okay.
Thank you. He's out.
Okay. Do you know where he parks at?
He should be in the same area.
Oh, y'all have like a designated spot you park in? Okay. All right.
That should be about the end of your.
It's all right. I gotta do what I gotta do, you know?
If you tell me, I'm like, I'm gonna roll up in there. I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah. Okay. And then do you need to roll this window up in case it rains?
Yeah, I probably should. Is that one?
Give him the Daniel.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have everything you need? Alright, we're gonna walk over to not the silver Explorer, but the one next to it, the actual marked car.
Yes.
I'm gonna put you in on the passenger side just so that way I can see you, instead of being behind me. Do you have anything on you that you're not supposed to have?
Baby phone and earbud. That's it.
I just have to pat you down, so I'll try to do it the best. If you want to step up closer to the car,
Yes, sir.
no, you're good. You didn't. I just didn't want to. Is there earbuds? Is that?
Try not to start this.
You're okay, honey. I vaped for about what 5 years or so. You're good. I'll roll the window down, but when we get to the district where we're going, I'll have to take it from you. Okay. Go ahead. And I'm gonna put these in the back tab.
The suspect was charged with fraud after swindling property valued under $20,000, likely classified as felony theft in most jurisdictions. The systematic nature over multiple days and the total exceeding $6,000 would be aggravating factors in sentencing decisions. Detective Coates receives a grade of A. In legal compliance, the Miranda warnings were complete, waiver properly obtained, all constitutional requirements satisfied. In tactical soundness, clearing the room before questioning, strategic evidence, revelation, and progression from rapport to confession were textbook. In professionalism, empathetic language, respectful treatment, and dignity maintenance throughout arrest were exemplary of modern best practices. Minor deductions include reliance on implied rather than explicit waiver, and the initial deputy's failure to immediately administer Miranda upon first admission. The suspect receives grade C+. She cooperated fully and maintained composure, but made critical legal errors with lasting consequences. In rights assertion, she immediately waived Miranda without hesitation or legal consultation. Given overwhelming evidence, invoking silence and requesting counsel was essential. Defense attorneys universally advise clients never speak without representation, regardless of guilt. Her confession eliminated any bargaining position. She appeared to believe cooperation would result in leniency. While judges may credit cooperation at sentencing, prosecutors still pursue convictions aggressively. An attorney could have negotiated charge reductions, explored defenses, or secured better plea offers. Her statements provided prosecutors an overwhelming case. Pilot Travel Center receives B+. Management conducted thorough internal investigation with documented evidence and preserved surveillance footage professionally. They cooperated fully with law enforcement and showed compassion with vehicle grace period. However, significant security failures enabled the theft. This was the third store nationwide experiencing this theft method, revealing systemic vulnerability in cash handling procedures and internal controls. Employees had unsupervised key access outside designated times, violating basic segregation of duties principles. Corporate response was reactive, not proactive. Key lessons from this case. First, always exercise your right to remain silent. Cooperation without legal counsel rarely benefits suspects. Second, request an attorney immediately upon custody. This is not admission of guilt, but smart legal strategy protecting your constitutional rights. Third, emotional desperation does not legally excuse criminal conduct, nor does it render confessions involuntary under Fifth Amendment standards. Fourth, for law enforcement, professional empathy and constitutional compliance can coexist. Respect for rights does not prevent effective investigation. Fifth, corporations must implement proactive internal controls. Reactive security after multiple thefts demonstrates risk management failure. This investigation represents professional law enforcement at high levels. Constitutional rights were protected while effectively prosecuting felony theft. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel,